All right, we are live. All right, so good evening, everyone. This is Zach Shaheed broadcasting live from Shaheedville. We're on a live Zoom call. I have a lot of great entrepreneurs on here for this webinar tonight, and we are going to talk about how you can create a residual income utilizing Facebook groups. This is a method that one of my mentors taught me, that if you guys really embrace this and apply it to whatever business you are in, no matter what business, what niche you are in, guys, if you apply this, you will create a residual income using Facebook groups. So the first thing I want to tell you all is when you are building your business, building your brand online, trying to use Facebook especially, there's one thing that you have, well, two things you have to do. The first thing is you have to build a list. Okay, you have to be adding people to your list on a regular basis. So you guys, if you're in network marketing, you probably have always heard build your list, right? And social media is the same thing, you know, with using online methods. You have to build your list. Now, the second thing that you must do when building this list, though, is if you're going to utilize social media to do it, the best way is to build a community. Okay, you want to build a community of people that love to see you show up. You want to build a community of people who already know you, like you, and trust you. Okay, because again, if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you already know when somebody likes you, know you, and trusts you, when you place the offer in front of them, they are more inclined to buy your offer. So we're going to jump right into how you can utilize Facebook groups to build like, know, and trust, and how you can use it to build your list. So I'm going to start the screen share and share this method with you guys. So let's go here, hit screen share. You guys should be able to see my screen. Everybody can see it. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. You should be looking at Dominate Social Media right now. All right, good to go? Cool, cool. All right, guys, so I am not going to spend a lot of time on how to create a Facebook group, but if you guys do not have a Facebook group, you want to create a group that's going to brand you, okay? You can go to Facebook and say how to create a Facebook group to figure out how to create one. It's real simple though, guys. Once you log into Facebook, all you do is come over here to groups and you can create your own group. And once your group is created, you can name it whatever you want to name it. So what you have to ask yourself, guys, first of all is, what do you want to be known for? Okay, what do you want to be known for? So most of you know that I help entrepreneurs leverage social media to build their brands. That's what I want to be known for. That's what I give content around on a regular basis. So when you guys start your group, you want to make sure that your group is going to give value around the products and services that you are offering, but you are not going to be initially selling to this group. Okay, so I don't want you guys to start you a Facebook group and then everything your group sees is nothing but, you know, join my team, buy my product. They're not going to do it just because they are in your group. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create you a group, and you want to make sure this group is giving high value. So if any of you guys are in my Facebook group, Dominate Social Media, you guys know I'm giving value on a regular basis. I am posting things on here that is going to help you guys learn how to generate leads, you know, for your business. So it's value, value, value all the time, okay? And the more value you give somebody, guys, and the more you help solve people's problems, the easier it's going to be for you to sell them something. All right, so when you create this group, it's all about value. So whatever your product or service is, you guys have to ask yourself, how can you give value on a regular basis? How can you educate somebody around your products to get them to engage with you in your groups? So this is going to cause you guys to really think about the content that you're creating on a regular basis, because you guys are content creators. If you're going to build online, you are content creators trying to use that content to become a peak master, to have the people in your group ask you more about what you do. So you're going to create the group, you're going to give value. Now, what you want to make sure you do inside of this group is you want to have a pinned post, okay, a pinned post. The pinned post is going to be the very first post anybody sees when they come to your group. Okay, now with this pinned post, you see, guys, I have a video. Okay, so you can do a video. You don't have to do a video, but I highly recommend you do a video and you introduce yourself and you tell your audience what they can expect when they come to your group. Okay, and you're going to pin that to the top of the group. So anytime somebody joins your group, this is the first video they're going to see. Now the ad copy, as you can see, I have ad copy right here. So in my ad copy, guys, I have a couple of steps that I'm taking people through inside of the group. Okay, now everything in this ad copy is giving people an actionable step to take an action to go pretty much get on my email list, my newsletter, so that way I can follow up with them on a regular basis. So what happens is, guys, people in my group, they're getting value, right? It's value, value, value. I'm not selling anything, I'm getting value. But when they come through these series of steps right here, these series of steps are going to take them to a capture page to where they can join my email list, and now I can follow up with them outside of Facebook. So now when somebody's on my email list, okay, not only is this group, so your Facebook group is building your list, okay? Like I have 400 plus people in this group, okay? So that's a list in itself. But you want to make sure, guys, when you are building a list on social media, you want to control your list. So you have to get people off of Facebook, off of social media, onto your email list where you control the content, okay? So all of these links right here, they're giving value, but it's also going to get people on my email list to where now I can continue the conversation on my email list. So for instance, if somebody comes here and they click on this link for the Facebook cheat sheet, they're going to actually get a downloadable PDF to where they can download the Facebook cheat sheet and learn how to do paid ads on Facebook. But the only way they can get this is they have to click on download now and enter their name and email. Okay, so some of you may be saying, well, Zach, how is that going to apply to my business? You have to figure out what your free offer is going to be. Okay, figure out what your free offer is going to be. So like I know Charlie's in credit restoration, right? So his free offer may be, hey, sign up for my free 30-minute credit consultation. And what they have to do, he can have step one right here. Step one can say, sign up for my 30-minute free session. They click on this link, it's going to take them to a capture page to where they can sign up for Charlie's free session. Okay, you may be somebody who's in travel. So you may say, hey, step number one, click right here to sign up for my travel newsletter. So that way I can send you guys all the latest deals, all the latest tips and tricks on how to travel like an insider. So this is going to cause you guys, again, to really think about the content you post, okay, and really get creative around building your brand, okay? And these capture pages, guys, you got to have capture pages inside of your groups to where when they click on it, they're going on your email list, all right? So got to have a pinned post. Your pinned post is giving call to actions, and it's going to get people to subscribe to your email list, okay? So next thing inside of your, next thing you want to do with your group to generate residual income, guys, is you're going to do a little bit of paid advertisement, right? So this is the method that my mentor showed me, okay, to generate, oh, hold up, before we jump into that, also in your group, when you add people to your group, it's going to show you everybody who's new in your group. So you want to make sure you welcome everybody to the group, and inside of your welcome message, you tell them to go check out your pinned post and to utilize all the resources there. So again, you're giving them a call to action. So every member that joins your group, you're going to welcome them to the group. You're going to tell them to go check out the pinned post and take action on the pinned post, so that way you can get them on your email list and continue to follow up with them. All right. So now, since your group is created, you got your pinned post, you're going to give value to the group. You have to consistently add people to your group on a regular basis. And this is where the paid advertisement is going to come in. And guys, I don't want you to get nervous about spending a lot of money. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can spend $5 per day to drive traffic, you know, directly to your Facebook group. Okay. And then guys, if you have hundreds of people, you know, going into your group, that's opting into your email list, that's consuming your content, if you are engaging with these people on a regular basis and giving them value, these people will turn into sales. So now the paid ad is paying for itself. But the only way, guys, you can run a paid ad is you have to have a fan page. So if you guys do not have a branded fan page, make sure you create a fan page that's branding you again, okay? That's giving value, is building like, know, and trust. Again, we're not going to spend a lot of time tonight on how to build a fan page because there's tons of training on Facebook on how to create one. But I highly recommend you guys have a public figure fan page that's branding you. And this is where you run the paid ad. So I'm going to show you what my ad looks like for my Facebook group and the engagement I've been getting on it. So let me scroll down. So I have this ad right here running on Facebook now. So all I did, guys, is when you create your Facebook group, Facebook is going to give you your own unique URL for your group. So mine is facebook.com/group/dominate social media. So what I did is I took that link and I made a post on my fan page. And then I put some ad copy on it telling people about the Facebook group and why they should join the Facebook group. Okay? And I'm running this ad right here for $5 a day to get people into the group. So what I want you guys to pay close attention to is the engagement that this is getting, right? Let me see if I can zoom in. All right. So here's the engagement this is getting. 113 people liked it. Now, when I first started this group, guys, I only had like 200 people in the group. But since I've been running targeted traffic directly to this Facebook group, now it's up to 452 people. And my goal is to get 1,000+ people in this group by the end of the month. And why do I want to do that? Because these are targeted people going to my group. These are my target audience inside of my Facebook group that I can provide value to, help solve their problems. And guess what? If I'm solving problems, they will either join my MLM or they will buy one of my affiliate products. And that's a residual income being created just by utilizing this Facebook group method. Everybody right here, guys, that has liked this this Facebook ad, is 113 people who have liked it. So the first thing I do is, like, when they like it, I click right here and I invite everybody to my fan page. So as you can see, I've been inviting all these people to my fan page. So that way I can get them engaging more with me on my fan page. So I invite them to my fan page. The next thing I do is I will send these people a personal message saying, hey, thanks for liking my post. What type of business are you in? I help business owners leverage social media. How can I help you? And I engage with people that like my post because they liked it for a reason. So now I have 115 people. Yeah, 115 people, guys, that I can talk to about my business. Okay, I'm not chasing people around. I don't have to go stalk friends and family. These are people who have identified themselves that they like the content I'm putting out. So now when I engage with them, they're going to say, hey, well, yeah, tell me more about what you do. How can you help me? And now I start talking about how I can help them solve their problems, guys. And that's pretty much, guys, the method in a nutshell right there. You want to create your Facebook group. Again, figure out what you want to brand yourself as, what you want to be known for. Create your group. Add people to the group that's in your target audience. Guys, please do not add a bunch of your friends and stuff in here who are not in your target audience. Okay, because if they are not in your target audience, they are not going to buy from you. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why you do want to run a paid ad directly to the Facebook group that's catering directly to your target audience, is because you want people in your target audience and not people who just want to be nosy. Okay, so you're going to get people in your target audience in this group. You're going to have a pinned post that's going to get them on your email list. All right, and you're going to give value on a regular basis. And the more value you give, the more you engage with people, the easier it's going to be to get them to buy your product or join your team. So some of you may be saying, well, Zach, I have no idea how to create caption pages. I have no idea, how to run Facebook ads. Guys, if you need help with that outside of what I just showed you, reach out to me. And, I have resources to help you guys with that. Okay, but the first thing, again, you want to do, create your group. First thing, create your group. Make sure you have a fan page, so that way when you do run the paid ads, you can run paid ads directly to your fan page. But it's all about giving value to everybody who's in this group. All right, so let me come back to the people that we have on the live session to see what questions you all have. I'm gonna open it up for Q&A and see what y'all got. Hold on one second. Let me come out of this. Let me unmute y'all. So yeah, what questions y'all have about using the group to build your list?
He just unmuted.
I know somebody has a question. Don't be shy.
So I don't necessarily have a question. I just want to make sure I have understanding. So basically, we use our fan page to create and generate activity with people, and use our group to direct the people and be able to have them basically in a central location to be able to talk to them directly, I guess, right?
Exactly, because your group, that's your community, right? Remember, you got to build a community. You're building a community of people that want to see you show up. So everybody that's in your group, everybody who has requested access in your group, they want to be there. They like your content. They love consuming your content. So the more value you give to people in that group, when you do make an offer, then they're going to be like, okay, you know what? Charlie has given me so much value. You know, I see how he's helping people. He's solving my problem. So yeah, I'll buy his product. You know, yeah, I'll join his team because I see the value he gives it inside that group on a regular basis.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. What's up, Bernita? I seen you jumped in.
Hey.
Who else got a question for me about using these Facebook groups to build your community and build your list?
Let's see. I have questions. It's just I can't even.
Because guys, it's a real simple method what I just showed you, but a lot of people don't do it. When my mentor showed me, and he told me, hey, that's how I've been building a targeted list, is running these paid ads directly to my Facebook group, you know, adding people to this group, building this community up, getting them to engage, and then hey, that's how I'm doing it.
Well, I was actually going about it all wrong. I was joining other people's groups, and then I didn't even think about, okay, well, the way the person actually has this group and able to reach the masses because they are the creators of that group. You see what I'm saying? So if you if you control the group, then you have complete control over the interaction with the people that's in your group. That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. Complete interaction. And if you look at every 6- and 7-figure earner online, they all have their own private Facebook group.
Right. Right.
and
I'm paying attention now. And I'm so appreciative of you doing this, man, because I was racking my brain, okay, because then, you know, you have certain groups that have certain stipulations and, you know, you're not allowed to do X, Y, and Z and things of that nature. So, you know, you're kind of walking on eggshells when you're actually talking and engaging with people on these specific groups. So, you know, by you breaking it down the way you did and knowing the value of one's content, then, you know, you can actually attract the group yourself and build it yourself based off what you're putting out. So exactly. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep. You got it, Charlie. That's it, man. It's all about, you know, control. And again, once you get them in that group, though, the next step is to get people off of Facebook onto your email list. And the real reason you want to do that is because Facebook and social media in general, you don't own it. Like we don't own nothing on Facebook, right? So for whatever reason, so say you build a group up to 5,000 people, and then for whatever reason, Facebook says, you know what? I don't like this group because it's about network marketing. I'm gonna shut it down. And Facebook shuts down your entire group. If you don't have those people on an email list to where you can follow back up and say, okay, guys, Facebook shut me down, but I'm over here now, you are missing the opportunity to follow up with people and stay in contact.
Right. So it's basically like having your own house as opposed to renting in an apartment.
There you go.
The person that owns the apartment complex is the one that's actually in control.
Exactly.
So basically what you just taught us is how we can have our own house on Facebook. On social media. Yeah.
That's it. Have your own house. Cool. So you definitely going to have your group. You're going to have your fan page. But you got to have stuff in that group to get people on that email list so you can follow up with them. Because we all know, especially if you're in network marketing, say it takes 7 exposures before somebody buys something, right? So if you're somebody giving value all the time in the group, and then these people are also on your email list, and you're sending them emails consistently on a regular basis, eventually, if it's solving their problems and it's making sense, they're not going to have no choice but to buy from you. because he's gonna say it makes too much sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just most people on social media are doing it so wrong because they just feel like I always gotta be selling. I always gotta talk about my business for people to buy from me. But the first thing is they're not even talking to their target audience. Like most people on your regular page are not in your target audience. So it's like we get frustrated because we keep posting stuff every single day. Nobody's joining us, but those people are not in your target audience. So when you run that Facebook ad directly to your group, and that group is everybody in your target audience, and again, you solving their problem, it's a no-brainer for them to buy from you.
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Good stuff. So who else got a question? I know somebody brain turning.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. I'm here for y'all.
I have a question, Zach. I just don't know how to ask it, so I'm just trying to put it all together in my mind.
I got you.
Yeah.
So is it around the Facebook group itself, or?
Yes, the Facebook group. The Facebook group, the business, the Facebook group, and the business. You know, my fan page is At Your Service Travel. I've changed it to At Your Service Travel and More because right now, because of what I'm doing, I'm just doing inspirationals on it. Every now and then I might hit it up with a little bit of travel stuff. But I'm trying to think of how to ask. I told you I didn't know how to answer the question. But yes, it has to do with the Facebook group. It has to do, even though I don't have a group yet. But it also has to do with the At Your Service Travel and More. I included in more because it's not, that page is not all about travel. It's about inspirationals as well. You know, trying to attract people as a strategy. Also, I guess I should put it that way, to try to attract people. As far as the group page, I can't do this right now because I don't have it all together as to what I really want to, the specific questions that I know I really want to ask. Right now, they're not coming to me, but it will also, I pay attention to like your mentor is .net.
Right.
For days or weeks, I've been trying to figure out, okay, how do you do this? How does he get it? I'm trying to put it together in my head to ask the right questions. Right now, I cannot do that.
So I think I know what
you're trying to figure out.
But if I don't hit it on the head, just make sure you message me, afterwards. But the first thing, everybody that's listening to my voice right now, you guys got to ask yourself, what do you want to be known for? Like I say that all the time. Okay, what do you want to be known for? So with me, the reason why mine is mentorwithzach.net and you see nothing about my travel company, because I'm not a network marketer. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a marketing professional. Okay, I don't put myself in a box as only a network marketer. My goal is to help people in network marketing learn how to generate leads so they can get sales for whatever primary MLM they are a part of. So when you come to my mentor was that, it's all about that. And eventually what happens is people naturally ask me, well, Zach, how are you using this, for your business? So I tell them about any affiliate products I may have, and I tell them about the MLM that I'm in, and then they make a decision if they want to join the MLM or if they just want to buy the affiliate product. So for you guys, it may be different. You guys may be saying, well, I only really want to focus on my MLM, so I want to be known as the travel expert, okay? So with the travel expert, everything on your website is all about travel. everything on your website is special offers, different ways people can travel like an insider. It's educating people everything about travel. Now, the only way you can flip that is if you want to do something with marketing like I'm doing, is when people join your team or people who are in your primary company, if you know they are struggling to generate leads, then you say, hey, this is how I'm using this particular marketing strategy to build my business. And then you share with them any affiliate product you may be using, to build your primary MLM.
And that's why I added and more, because I do want to do that. I don't want my page to be all about travel, just travel. I want it to be about everything else that I'm going to be doing and want to do, which is not a whole lot more. I mean, but it would be travel. It would be MLSP, inspirationals, a combination of things. Is that good or not?
I mean, as long as you know it is, as long as you really can define who your target audience and all that is. Like, I know you got to get real specific, right? So I know my target audience are network marketers between the ages of 25 to 44, okay? They are looking to generate leads online, leveraging social media, and they need marketing strategies to be able to do that. So all of my content goes in front of those people, all right? And they say, well, okay, Zach, I see you doing that. So what else you have going on? I just tell them what else I have going on, and they decide what they want to do. So, like, if you want to say, hey, I'm Bernita, I don't know what you want to call yourself, marketing specialist or whatever it is, and you build content around that, giving your inspiration to business owners to help them continue build. They see you, posting different stuff about how you are, utilizing your marketing to travel more. And then you can start talking to them, but you really got to clearly identify, first, what you want to be known for, who your target audience. So if you guys are in the Dominate Social Media group, you can go to the files tab in that group, and I have a company profile doc. And that company profile doc has certain questions that you need to ask yourself and really define those questions and really figure out who are you talking to. Because you got to figure out who you're talking to. And the one thing I love about doing paid ads as well is when you start running these ads, like Facebook gives you all these analytics telling you who's looking at your stuff. It'll tell you like their age group, their income level, everything. So it'll tell you who your target audience is, but you really got to start studying this stuff to really figure it out. So Bernita, it may take some time. Like, that won't happen overnight. Like, when I first started online in 2014, I really had no clue on how I wanted to brand myself. All I knew was I was following Ray Higdon, and I loved his content, and I was like, okay, I think I eventually want to do something like that. So that's kind of how my transition, started to happen. Is I just started doing Zach Facts, talking to network marketers, and then I was like, hey, I love doing this. I enjoy helping people. Boom, that's what I started doing. Started having success with it.
A lot of what you just said, about helping people, people that want to generate leads, helping business, or here's the stuff out there for them to grab, that's part of what I want to do. And like you just said, not knowing how you want to brand yourself, I am having a problem with that, because I want to do the things that you just said. Also, I have been paying close attention to what I post when I post, and what I post on my fan page, opposed to my personal page. I have noticed that when I post, if I post words on my fan page, it reaches so many less people. It might be like 4, 6, 7 people. But when I post those same words on my personal page, it might reach 30 people, 20 people. But when I post the, what do you call them? The inspirationals that I did not make up and just put, you know how you go to Google and do your pull what you want from there and then post it. It reaches a whole lot more people. I may not get a whole lot of likes, but it reaches over 100 people opposed to 6 or 7 people on a personal page.
Yeah. See, first of all, your fan page is going to take more time to build up. And honestly, Facebook, they're advertising company, to be honest with you. So they want you to spend ad dollars to help you build up your fan page. So if you want to get more engagement on your fan page, you really got to really work hard on telling people to go to your fan page, to start liking stuff on your fan page. You got to start doing more videos on your fan. Like, you got to do stuff on your fan page really to get your audience over there and engage with it. You know, because it is less of a reach on your fan page than it is on your regular page. But once you start moving people from your fan page to a Facebook group and moving them from that Facebook group to an email list, then, you know, you'll get more engagement as you continue to build that up. Like, my fan page, I've been building it up for a couple of years. It's just about to hit 6,000 likes. I mean, I get engagement on it, but majority of my engagement is coming from that Facebook group, my email list, you know, and when I do videos on my fan page to increase the engagement.
Okay.
Yep.
So that group page is very, very important.
Yeah, that group page, like Charlie said, is kind of like, you control it, right? You control all the content that's in there. You control who gets into the group, you know. So if they're not in your target audience, you're not going to put them in your group if they're not in your target audience.
Right.
As long as you're in this group solving their problems, giving value, you're going to be okay. And the great thing about having the Facebook group, too, is you can ask your audience, you know, what their problem is. Like, you guys see me post all the time in my group, like, what are you guys looking for? What type of help do you need? And this is where all these Zach facts start to come from, because my audience is telling me, hey, I need help with this. You know, show me how to do X, Y, and Z. So you're getting that engagement from them, you know, so that way they'll tell you what it is they need, and then you just help them figure it out.
Okay.
And then guess what? They're going to add more people to the group. Like, I give them access. I say, hey, add people to the group as long as they know it's no spamming.
Right.
So now I'm getting more of a reach because I got people getting added to the group. And now, hey, they're in the target audience too.
Okay.
Yep. So these groups, I'm telling you, you guys, if you do not have your own group, you got to have one. But the biggest miss that most people are missing on is they do not have a way to get people from that group on their email list. You got to get people on that email list to follow up with them, keep the conversation going. It's like on social media, guys, you got to stay in people's face. Like, you cannot be out of sight, out of mind. Like, you got to be engaging with your list on a regular basis. You got to be adding people to your list on a regular basis. And it got to be people in your target audience. And you engage with them. And once you do that, I'm telling you, it's like, I had somebody hit me up yesterday. Hey, Zach, I want to buy your affiliate product. You know, I've been talking to somebody, but they haven't messaged me back. What should I do? And I was like, well, they ain't calling you back. You know, hey, I'm here for you. Guess what? She got started. And it's all because she was in my group. Okay, I'm giving them value on a regular basis. It's like a no-brainer. They feel already like, know, and trust that. And you guys want to do the same thing. You got to build that brand to where people love to see you show up. They already like, know, and trust you. They know the value is value. It's not always selling them stuff all the time. You know, because you get in some of these groups, and it's like they're always going to sell you something. It's no value. It's always sell, 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 sell. And it can't be that way. It got to be, how am I going to fix your problem? And you have to over-deliver. So, like, some of this stuff I teach people in this group, like, I can technically charge for it. But my mentor told me, you give away all your best stuff. Like, just give it away. Like, the more you give away, watch what happens to your income. And it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. Like, I sign people up on autopilot, and I might have created some stuff like months ago, and somebody saw a video on YouTube, and they're like, oh, okay, I need that. And they buy it. So it's like, give all your best stuff away. Like, don't be afraid to pour into your audience, because the more you pour into them inside of this group, you know, the easier it's going to be for them to add more people. They're going to like, know, and trust you. They're going to buy your stuff. They're going to join your team.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Okay.
Good stuff, y'all. So that's that's the method right there. That's one of the secret sauces. Having Facebook groups. So hopefully you guys take action on it. If you hey, you like, I don't know how to run a paid ad to the group, or I don't know how to create capture pages or whatever, y'all let me know. I got resources for that. Y'all just message me, let me know. We'll get you some resources for that. But that's definitely what you want to start with. Building that group up, building your like, know, and trust, giving that value on a consistent basis, run that paid ad that run to that group, just keep building it, adding people to your list every single day.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, y'all. So again, y'all message me if y'all need anything, and I got you covered.
Most definitely.
Cool. So y'all appreciate y'all jumping on. I'm about to go and check on the baby here and make sure he's good.
Baby Zion.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Y'all have a great night, my friends.
You too.
You too.
All right, we'll see you.
Holla.
Holla.